The Allegheny County DA has had enough of the monster potholes at Pittsburgh Mills Mall. He's criminally charged the owner of Pitt Galleria Realty with being a public nuisance. He's accusing them of refusing to fix the craters that have been damaging people's cars. KDKA's Ricky Sayer explains why the DA is taking the pothole problem to court.
As of just last week, we saw potholes being filled here on the Pittsburgh Mills property, but it's too little, too late, because when we came here today, this is much of what we saw. There's still a whole ton of potholes. Maybe within a 15-foot radius of where I'm standing, I see 29 potholes. We learned from the DA's office today, interestingly, that businesses here at Pittsburgh Mills pay into a fund that's supposed to maintain the roads. The key phrase here, of course, being supposed to. These giant holes are a giant problem. What's it like to drive around here?
Avoid it at all possible.
There are too many to count.
I would rather go over a series of speed bumps probably than have to deal with any of this dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge stuff, yeah.
I don't really remember a time where they weren't here.
It's a definite horror show.
For both day.
I kind of had to master a path of like how to not hit the most possible. So yeah, they pose some problems.
Problems the district attorney hopes are solved. He declared the Pittsburgh Mills property a public nuisance Wednesday.
I'm shocked, but also not surprised.
J.C. Weiss couldn't help but laugh when we told her the news.
The nuisance is an understatement.
I agree 100%.
The criminal complaint says first responders face the same risks as everyone else.
Our probably concern is rim and tire damage, alignment, suspension issues, things like that.
Eureka EMS Chief Brad James says for their budget-constrained departments, any damage is problematic. Not to mention for their drivers.
Navigating that can get a little hectic.
According to the complaint, the Fraser Fire Chief said emergency response times have been drastically affected by the potholes.
I can't imagine if something were to happen and it just caused even more problems by not being able to get to the scene.
Is it the sort of thing where this continues, you wonder, should this mall even be open?
For sure.
She's hoping she'll find a smooth ride around the mall sooner rather than later. The DA's office says the township has made diligent efforts to make the property owners fix this, but nothing happened. One of the shoppers we spoke with today that despite the action that's being taken, she thinks that nothing's going to change. Reporting in Fraser Township, Ricky Sayer, KDKA-TV News.